Hello and welcome to Maya Prenatal. Today I'd like to show you one of my favorite postures for mums who are feeding their baby, carrying their baby, so newborns up to 1 year old, where you're holding your baby most of the time and you may be experiencing some upper back tension, some tightness in the rib cage and the chest and the shoulders. So what you'll need is a rolled up or neatly folded up blanket, about 50 centimeters long by about 20 to 25 centimeters wide. And this will be placed about a third of the way down your yoga mat. And to come into this position, I like to come to one side with the knees bent. Have your hands on the ground, then gradually roll simply onto the blanket so that the blanket arrives into the upper back and the shoulders are cascading over the back of the blanket. And the back of your neck is free from the ground and your arms are up by your ears. If it's not comfortable for you, you can bring the arms wider out to the sides. And to begin with, you can keep your knees bent. And if you happen to have your baby nearby, I show you with my TED. You can bring your baby onto your belly, have your knees together. One hand will rest on your baby and the other arm will come up by your ear to support the opening in your throat and upper back and shoulders. And you can really stay here for as long as your baby allows and as long as it's comfortable for your body. And I would suggest after some time, perhaps a minute or so, to change your arms the other way around. If your baby is there, sitting on you. And take some deep breaths here. Invite your upper back to melt over the blanket. Give time for opening into the rib cage and the lungs. It's also a position to come into if you feel tension in the belly, if you have indigestion or cramping in the belly. This can be a nice position to open up the whole digestive tract. So you could change arms now. Few deep breaths. And if your baby allows you, you can place them back down onto their blanket and bring both of your arms up by your ears. As an option, you can extend your legs on the ground in front of you and just let the legs soften, let the feet soften, and for as long as it's comfortable for you, laid here. Taking some deep breaths. to come out of this position. Bend your knees again and roll over to one side. And from there you can simply raise the side of your chest and remove the blanket. Come back to lay on your back. And just take some deep breaths with your arms by your sides. And your upper back now against the earth. Notice how your upper back and your chest and your shoulders feel. And with your exhale, hug your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your lower legs. And maybe rock your knees a little side to side, massaging over the lower back. Then hold your left hand on your left knee, the right hand on your right knee, and extend your arms and let your knees open out to the sides. And then you can shift your hands to your inner legs and rock a little side to side, and there you'll feel more of a massage over the sacrum. Bring your hands to the outer legs and inhale, hug your knees back in and toward your body. Roll to one side and we come to sitting. So this was just a very small example of one single posture you can practice to help relieve upper back, chest, tightness in your shoulders. I hope this supports you. Namaste.